Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Horrible Gamers Podcast, the show for gamers by gamers. This is your host, Jesus Walks a Lot. You can find me on Xbox Live. Today I am joined by my fine co-host, Brink of Eternity.
How you doing, baby?
They call me Iams.
What up, man?
Captain Hook.
Woohoo!
And the guy who could not make it last week, but he is here today, Tragic Zero.
Yo, I'm back, guys. Woo!
Unfortunately, our other co-host, Taran NZ, our good buddy, he couldn't make it today. He is across the world, ladies and gentlemen, so we're with you. We're with you, buddy. You know, we're going to make it good for you. So, how's everybody been this week?
Pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good.
Great week. It's been nice and hot in Fresno. I think it's been close to 90 degrees this last week. So I'm ready for the summer weather already.
I'm not.
Yeah, well, I'm not ready for it, but it comes every year, so I have to be.
Yeah, that's true. How about you, Brink? How you been, man?
I've been all right, man. I've been busy working all week. Haven't really done much at all.
Work sucks. What about you, Hook?
Pretty good week. A little cold. Played some new games this week, so, you know, it's all good.
Good to hear. So that brings us to our next topic. What have you guys been playing this week?
Dang, already into the next topic? We haven't even had the first topic. Like,
oh, what have you guys been playing this week?
Let's cares about real life.
I like to say, all right, so one of my friends that I work with was telling me about Hearthstone on the iPad. Blizzard makes it. Started playing it on my iPad. It is amazing. It's free to play. It's a card-based game, kind of like Magic, and have really, really gotten into it. Played some of that, and then some Titanfall. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard about that. So how do they get you? What's the hook? What's the hook, or what's the catch on this? Is it microtransactions? A lot of them.
I guess.
It's microtransactions, but you don't have to buy anything. I mean, you can just work your way through. You start off and you play like 5 or 6, pretty much tutorial games. And then you can go in and start playing real people or do practice to unlock some new characters. I think there's 9 characters that you can play as. And then they have an arena where you can go in. It brings up 3 cards. You draw a card and it does that 30 times. So you have a deck of 30. And then it puts you in an arena and you keep playing against people until you lose 3 times. It's really good. I mean, I played a lot of Magic back in the day, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that kind of stuff. And it's a good, simple card game. Anybody can get into it. So I really enjoyed
boring. It. No, so is this game like, is this a game that came from like PC to mobile gaming, or how did that?
It started off on PC and their beta and everything, but then I think
because I've heard about it.
I think they really wanted to bring it on iPad, and I downloaded it like 2 days ago. Like every free moment, I've been doing that, and then listened to an audiobook, Ready Player One. I was telling you all about that earlier in the week.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I've been doing. So.
Hearthstone's Blizzard, correct?
Yeah, Blizzard does it. It's called Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft. So, really good. Check it out. It's free. I mean, you don't have nothing to lose. It's not going to cost you anything. If you have an iPad.
Is this on iPhone, or is it just an iPad
just
game?
iPad right now. They're trying to bring it to iPhone. But just right now, it's iPad and PC.
Okay. That's cool. Game that I have been playing this week, actually, talking about, mobile gaming, technically. I've been playing a game called Hitman Go. So Hitman Go released, I'm not sure, a few days ago, I would say, maybe last Thursday, yesterday, or the day before. It released, and it's a pretty cool game, man. It has the Hitman logo, it's made by Square Enix. And it's a board game style, so basically you pull up the game, you start it up, and you're like in this little section, a little board game section, and it's very stylized like a board game, so it looks like a bunch of little pieces you can move around with your hand. And you just basically swipe it from left to right or different directions to make the Hitman guy go different places. And you got to avoid the guards that are set up on the map. And some guards move back and forth like a certain direction, because they're patrolling a certain area. Some guards are, just standing still looking at one way. So you it's a very, very strategy game. You got to, platform. You got to kind of think about what you're going to do next. And, yeah, I've also been playing online. Actually, I played a little bit of Battlefield today with Brink. And I've been playing as well Forza 5, Zoo Tycoon, Titanfall, all the regular games that we play on Xbox One. Another game that just came out this week that I have been playing as well is Trials Fusion. Have you guys tried that game? That game is really fun. I thought it wasn't going to be fun, because I was not into the last one. But this one is really fun.
What makes it different from the last one?
It's in the future, man.
Yeah.
So, as long as it's in the future, it's better.
Yeah.
Are there Titans? Because I
but
want to play it if not.
There's robots and AIs and stuff.
No, but this one's pretty cool because like it'll start off the certain maps on like different ways. It'll shoot you up in the air, and all of a sudden a platform comes underneath you, and as you're going, you don't see the platform, but all of a sudden it comes out of nowhere, and you just drive on it.
Is your dirt bike futuristic?
No.
Some of them.
So, like, did they take a regular dirt bike into the future?
Like the RoboCop bike or something? That'd be cool.
Kinda. The TKO Panda ATV kind of looks like something from RoboCop.
Do you get to the future in a phone booth or a DeLorean?
Ooh.
Oh.
But it is a bogus adventure.
Yeah.
So I picked up Trials as well. This is the first Trials I've played. I think I played a demo of another Trials a long time ago, but this is the first one I played. And when I started playing it, it's a lot of fun, dude. It's a lot of fun. And I got sucked into it right out of the bat, like just right from the start. And so I started trying to go for those gold medals. So I did that for the first like 3 sections, and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good. Then I finally got to the expert section, and there's another section after that, which is master. And dude, it is fucking hard, man. This one I had 138 faults.
Wow.
And that's yeah. Some parts just take a long. I don't know. It's tough. I don't really know how to do it. A lot of times you have to bunny hop to a platform and land a perfect way, and then it's like going up that platform, and then there's one that's almost straight up. You have to, dude. It's frustrating, but it's still kind of fun. But I'm not going for gold anymore. I gave that shit up.
Jesus.
Bronze is good enough. If I can make it to the
Never
finish
go
line,
for gold.
yeah. If I can make it to the finish line, I'm cool. So.
Also, a little quick thing about that Hitman Go game. It is $4.99, but I recommend it, man, because you don't have to pay to it's not a pay to win game. There is in-app purchases or whatever, but that's only to unlock levels earlier than you would if you just played the game like you should.
Is it iPhone only game?
No, I think it's iPhone. I think it's on Android as well. Or they're gonna.
It's not on Android.
Oh, they're planning to release it on Android then pretty soon. I'm pretty sure Square Enix said something about that.
What about Windows Phone? Because
I don't know about that,
they never
man.
get anything. Man.
Nothing.
it's cool.
We got Halo Spartan Assault, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Got a couple
You know,
other
that's
good
what I found
Xbox
really
Live
hard
games.
about. That's what I found really funny about Windows Phone. It's supposed to be made by this company that has an Xbox, a gaming-specific platform. Yet on their phone, they don't support it with very many good games.
I got Earthworm Jim HD on there.
I had Angry Birds. If that counts.
Hey, but you do get achievements, right? For when you play on your phone,
Yeah.
you can link them to Xbox Live.
Yeah, they
That's pretty
pop
cool.
up just like on your Xbox. So
I think they just started achievements for Hexic on the Windows Phone.
Yeah, I actually had that game. That game is pretty fun too.
He just wants the easy achievements, guys.
No, that game's actually pretty hard, believe it or not. It's not as easy as it sounds, man.
I think each game though is only 200 gamer score or somewhere around there. Yeah, there's no
So it's like the arcade games
Basically, yeah.
Well, I know they had that poker game that was on the 360
Series
also on the
poker.
phone, and you could transfer your thing back and forth, like the money went with you on the phone, and then you
That's pretty cool.
had the same money and stuff on the Xbox when you played it. So, I don't know.
Alrighty.
So Trials Fusion, it sounds to me like it's one of those games where it's only a matter of time before you get a controller stuck in your TV.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I came very close to it the other day. I don't know. I just, it's just you just keep hitting B just to restart back to that last checkpoint, and then try to make this jump, and then B, try to make that jump, B, try to make that jump. That's only on the master or the expert levels, and medium and hard are actually not that hard. You can do it.
You got it on the Xbox One, didn't you?
Yes.
Have
I
you
played
seen it played on the PS4?
Yeah, I downloaded the demo on the PS4 because I wanted to compare the two, and it looks a lot better on the PS4. I'm not saying a lot better, a lot less jagged edges. It's a little smoother, and when you're going, when the TV's scrolling with you, it runs a lot smoother. But it's the same game, dude. I don't know. I still think it feels better on the Xbox controller.
That's a damn shame still. I mean, a game like that is not very graphically intensive, and there should be parity between the two. Not like a forced parity like they take the PS4 version and dumb it down, but I think if they would have put a little more work into the Xbox One version, it could have ran just as good. Yeah,
but they're having a problem with a lot of the games. It's not just that game. They're having an issue. They just canceled. Well, they actually they postponed that Amazing Spider-Man 2 game for the Xbox.
Yeah,
it's coming out and everything. But they postponed it, possibly canceled it altogether, just because. I mean, I didn't really read into it, but I'm imagining it's because it's a little harder to get it running on the Xbox for some reason.
But isn't it running on the PS4 at like 740p or something?
No, it's 1080p on the PS4.
Is it because they ported it from the 360 to those consoles, or what the fuck's going on? Why is it such a big problem?
Hey, Spider-Man, dude.
It's the port. Like, basically, the PS4, the Xbox 360, the architecture is so much similar. I'm not saying a lot similar, but in a way it's similar because Sony did make the PS4 easier to develop for. And last gen, the 360 was probably the easiest console to develop for.
Because didn't PlayStation back in PlayStation 3 have like some kind of cell processor that was like
cell something which they didn't really understand until later down the road of the PlayStation 3's life, and it still hasn't even.
And by then it was basically too late because everybody had been developing for the 360. So you guys think that's going to be an issue here on the Xbox One where we're going to see games be a little bit better, not exactly so much better, but a little bit nicer looking on the PS4 than on the Xbox One?
You're not going to be able to notice it on your TV. I mean, 90% of people are not going to be able to notice it on their TV. If I don't sit here and have like a PS4
but
the same game here, and my Xbox One running the same game over here, I'm not going to be able to notice it.
100% of the people, though, are complaining about it.
Yeah, but people like to
complain. All that matters.
That's
all that. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. When news outlets and fucking people on the internet are sitting there complaining about a console not being 1080p, when people hear that and they go to the store to buy a console, they're gonna go for the console that is 1080p.
You know what? People complain about Walmart, but people still go to freaking Walmart. I mean, people are going to complain about the Xbox One, and they'll still buy the Xbox One. I mean, people just like to complain about shit, and that's all it is.
What I really don't understand, though, is back when the PS2 and the Xbox were current, the Xbox was graphically more superior than the PlayStation 2. It was just a different. It seemed like they were both from different generations. The Xbox came out on the market like it was basically a PC, like in a box. But more people still, again, they bought the PS2, and then with the 360 and PS3, the PS3 was it was a lot more powerful, but people still bought the Xbox 360. Now it seems like people are completely backwards. Like their mindsets are switching in like some kind of rotation because they're hearing all this stuff on the internet, and they're hearing all these news outlets like put out biased information and all that stuff. And I think
shit that pisses me off.
Yeah, it makes me mad too. Like earlier, I read this article saying Sony Xbox One will fail because Kinect is a huge failure. What the hell? Are you serious? Are you serious? Like when I seen that, I couldn't even read the rest of the story. It seemed like it was more it was in favor of Sony.
That's just hater shit, man. I think they're both gonna do fine, dude. They're both gonna be good.
Let's put it this way, guys. When Microsoft has exclusives like Halo, Gears of War, Forza, I mean, we got really good games on the Xbox, on the Microsoft side. people are going to buy these consoles for those certain games, and they're going to keep playing them. And people that went from the 360, that was a big install base back on 360 before this generation, you know, all those people that moved from 360, a lot of them moved to the Xbox One. I did. I know I did because I had all my accounts. I already had gold. I already had all my achievements. I knew the people that I gamed with were on 360 already, and I knew they were going to move to the Xbox One. That's why I did it. One person that I know on my friends list moved to the PS4.
Who?
I don't even know. I don't even talk to him anymore.
So he went to the PS4 completely, no Xbox?
Yeah, like he got rid of Xbox. He just went to the PS4.
I don't know, man. If you're okay, especially if you're playing competitive shooters, if you're playing a lot of online stuff, you got to stick with the Xbox, man. It's a lot more precise to control. I mean, I have them both. I know, man. I've played Call of Duty on both systems within, like a day of each other. It's way different on each console. It just is. Maybe if you're used to the PlayStation controls, because PS4 was kind of like that. I know it was a little tougher to play online games on the PS3.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I played the PS3 on multiplayer games, and it's, I don't know, their network is like a little bit laggy. I don't know, man. It's just so slow compared to what Xbox has on their network. That's what I think the issue is, and their controllers are not very good for multiplayer first-person shooting games where you have to be twitching around and all kinds of shit.
I noticed also that it seems like people who play like competitively, especially first-person shooters, they're more into the game on the Xbox than what they are on the PlayStation. Like, yeah.
On PlayStation, you mostly see people playing like single-player games, and then when you do see people playing on multiplayer shooting games, you don't see mics. You don't see mics on the PlayStation being used ever. I never seen a mic being used on a PlayStation.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
All right, so Hook says nobody's going to notice the graphics, but Imes was just saying how he's seen trials on both systems and how it looks significantly better on the PS4. So, I mean, people are noticing. At this point, I think they should just say to hell with this 900p bullshit. If they can't get a game to run as well as a PS4 game runs at 1080p, they should just knock them all down to 720p and make that shit run like a top, you know?
No one wants to play 720p games when they have a next-gen console.
Yeah, but would you rather play a fucked-up 900p game or a perfectly running 720p game? I mean, you're paying $60 for this game. You want it to at least run well.
I remember hearing back when the PS4 and Xbox One were announced that the games would look generally the same, but first-party games would look significantly better. Whereas, basically saying where Xbox One exclusives would be 1080p 60 frames per second. Same with the PlayStation 4, and I guess when it's cross-platform, they would both be at a certain resolution, the same frame rate, all that stuff.
Yeah, but you look at Rise. Rise was not 1080p, and Rise is the best looking game on the Xbox One right now. You go play Rise. That game is the best looking game on the Xbox One. No, I don't give a shit about Forza. Forza is not better looking than Rise.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring up Rise. Rise was pretty good, man.
Rise does look pretty good.
Detail. So why is it only? I don't get it. I'm not even gonna talk about something I don't really know about. So,
I'm telling you, it's just people talking, just people making a big fuss about nothing.
Yeah, you need something to complain about. Look, we're here talking about it.
Yeah, if it weren't for all the news stories, this 720p thing wouldn't be an issue. All they would know is the games look good on the Xbox and they run good on the Xbox. And some would say they look better on the PS4, but you're not going to give a shit unless you have each console sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
But you know the people who do have those consoles?
News stories about it.
You know the people who do have those consoles sitting next to each other is the people who do the news. And that's why they're talking about it, man.
Yeah, or they just have one system or biased as hell.
Yeah, a lot of those IGN people, I know.
Yeah, especially.
I know. They each have like their own camp, camp Xbox, camp PlayStation, camp Wii U or whatever. And they're very biased, I just wish, they would be more open to the other consoles.
It's called fanboyism, and like they even talk about it on their site how like they don't agree with it. But again, they're the same ones. They're the ones that are like encouraging.
But hey, we love all the consoles here on this podcast. Wii U had some great games when they came out. That Zombie U guys, did you guys ever play that?
Nah.
Any of you? That Zombie U game was fucking pretty good, dude, and it was pretty nuts. Like the way they implemented like all these crazy shit in that game, where I thought it was pretty good. And yeah, there was Black Ops 2 on there and whatever. But
how was that? How was that on the Wii U?
It looked nice. It looked better than on the Xbox 360.
Really?
Yeah, it looked nicer. But there wasn't many players on there. There was like the most I had ever seen was like probably like 3,000 players online at once.
Oh, no.
And that's nothing compared to what 360
Yeah.
had. Like 360 had like 1 million at a time.
I know Digital Foundry did some comparisons to the Wii U and the 360 and the PS3 version of Ghost, and the Wii U was having a pretty hard time running that game. I mean, it looked good, but the frames per second were just dipping and dipping.
I wonder if it's because they did not optimize it for the Wii U.
I know
that Black Ops wasn't it delayed a little bit for the Wii U or something like that?
Yeah.
Because they were working on it a little bit extra to make it run fucking good on the Wii U.
Apparently, Assassin's Creed Black Flag looks better on the Wii U than either of the last gen systems.
Yeah, I heard it was.
What about it?
Yeah, I heard it was in between last gen and current gen, like right in the middle. I played Mario. Hey, that game was fun.
That Mario game does look pretty nice, though.
No, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's always gonna have that place in our hearts, guys. Where we know as kids we played these games. Mario, Zelda. We played all these games that were fucking awesome, dude. And we remember them, and that's what everybody remembers gaming. You think video games, first thing that's gonna pop into your head is Mario, like one of the first things.
Not for me.
Or Pac-Man.
Very true.
Well, what the fuck pops into your head?
Sonic.
You can't Sega over here.
It's a very small camp. Very little small campfire.
Yeah, man.
3 people huddled around.
I'm still Sega at heart, man. Sega got me into
I had
games.
a Sega when I was a kid. Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a Sega too, and it was fun, man. They were cool consoles. Yeah. I was looking at some shit today where like somebody posted the prices of every console that has came out ever, and I was looking at it back in the 90s and 80s, man. There was so many consoles coming out every like 2 years. There was a new console.
I had the web TV, so that's how I rolled.
It was like one console in 90, 91, 92. There was consoles like almost every year there was a new console coming out. And then as soon as you hit 2000, there was only like PlayStation 2, Xbox, Nintendo. And that was it. And that's all it's been since then.
When PlayStation came out, it just killed everything. I mean, Sega went out of business. They had the Saturn and then the Dreamcast. I loved the Dreamcast. And it killed
my
me
favorite, dude.
that like everybody just went to PlayStation. But
I remember that
hype,
Dreamcast.
man.
I don't know. I didn't. When I had the Dreamcast, I went to Xbox, man.
I remember playing Power Stone on the Dreamcast, and we get like 3 or 4 people over, hanging out, having a good time, playing some Power Stone, and we play on hours on end. And then I just remember the PlayStation. We played Metal Gear on it, but I liked the Dreamcast a lot better, and it tore me up. I was a Sega fanboy. I had a Sega Game Gear. I had the Sega CD, Sega 32X. I stacked my shit up. It was huge.
So you were really devastated when Sega decided to go to a publishing and making video games.
I was such a big Sega person. When the Sega Saturn came out, before it was coming out, they sent me a DVD in the mail, and I could play the DVD, and it was like an hour-long infomercial for the Sega Saturn. And it was
you were like a fucking you were a VIP member then, man.
It was the worst thing ever. I've been watching this DVD, and I'm like, yeah.
What year did the Saturn come out? Do you recall?
I know I was
96?
in high school, so like 96.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's even before my time.
It's funny you mentioned the Saturn because my dad moved me up to Colorado in the mid '90s, and my mom stayed down in Texas. And the other day I was digging through some old stuff I had, and I found a handwritten letter from my mom. And I was reading it, and she was like, "Oh my God, I went over to one of my friend's house today, and they had the coolest thing I'd ever seen. It had the most realistic graphics ever. It was called the Sega Saturn." I just got a kick out of that, man.
Wow.
Oh man, but can you imagine? Like right now, we think these game consoles have the most amazing graphics, and can you imagine 20, 25 years from now, what our kids, the future kids are going to be saying, like, what the fuck were those guys playing back? That Xbox One console, what the hell was that?
Hey, actually, you can make a connection to that, because I remember 2005 when during the Xbox 360 launch, I was watching it on G4, and they were talking about Project Gotham Racing 4, and how that game was like the definitive racing game.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah, they said that these cars look so real, like you could just go up and touch them. And then looking back at the gameplay, it's like, wow, really?
Yeah, I remember that, man. I remember looking at, and I remember playing games, dude, like from the 360 or from the Xbox, the original Xbox, and thinking, wow, these games are so amazing. Like Hitman, I remember playing Hitman and thinking, fuck, this game is so realistic, And now I play games and I'm like, well, fucking Hitman back in the day, that shit was garbage.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out. Sega Saturn came out. Sold 9.5 million consoles.
Could you say when they came out again? I think we cut out right there.
Oh, 1994.
94.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So it had a 32-bit.
It says right here, 95.
Seventh grade, 94. But yeah. And then the Dreamcast was the first one you could hook online to. So.
Oh no, it came out May 11th of 1995 in North America. 94 was in Japan. So November of 94 all the way till May of 95 to get it in North America.
And hook, like you said, the Dreamcast was the first console to hook to the internet. And I remember that, dude, because I remember my cousin had a Dreamcast, and that shit was awesome. I thought that Sonic game on there, I thought that game was the coolest shit in the world. I was like, man, this game looks so real, 3D graphics and everything. And I remember he could hook it up to the internet, and he was showing me like all this like shit that he could do, and I was like, oh, this is an awesome console, But soon after that, it was dead.
I mean, why do you think the Dreamcast and Sega died? I mean, I know we're probably way off topic, but
there's a long explanation for that. Like, it's really long.
Okay, then what is it? I mean, do you guys know?
Give us a rundown.
Okay, so basically, it all started because it was generally Nintendo's fault, and it's Nintendo's fault why the current generation exists. Nintendo wanted to make a disc-based game system, so they went to Sony for the idea, and they were unimpressed with Sony's idea. They scrapped it, and they decided to stick with cartridges. Sony had this idea. They had already had the blueprints and everything laid out, so they just decided to make the PlayStation. Microsoft was working with Sega for the online play. Sega went out of business, and so all while Microsoft was making their own their plans for their own system, Project Xbox. They had basically absorbed the knowledge of what they knew working with Sega. They made the Xbox. Basically, if Nintendo didn't go as far as they did, Sega wouldn't have tried to compete with it. Xbox wouldn't be invented, and Sony wouldn't exist as a gaming system.
All right. Do y'all know what year did the Dreamcast come out compared to the Saturn?
1998, 1999 in North America, 1998 in Japan.
So a 3-year cycle.
Yeah.
And now we're going on 10? We're usually cycles.
I think it's Generation 8 right now. Currently, Generation 8.
I know. I love Sega. Missy Sega.
There's this
We need a new Sega system, man.
Hey, but we still got those Sega games.
I'd be all over a new Sega system.
We still got those Sonics.
Yeah, but
I recently downloaded Sonic on my iPhone, And also, I downloaded this game. Did you guys ever play Crazy Taxi?
Yeah.
On my phone
Oh my gosh.
Play that in
and
the arcade.
Crazy Taxi. Yeah, I remember that's what I remember, Crazy Taxi in the arcade. And I downloaded it on my iPhone, and it runs just like the arcade, man. It's really nuts with the power that we could have in a chip on an iPhone to run games nowadays.
Yeah.
In the future, everything's going to be mobile gaming, I think.
No, I hope not.
iPhones. Hook up your iPhone to your TV and play games.
They're going to be on iPhones. I don't want any part in it.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
man,
you can do so much with your Windows phone, right?
Yeah, I can, basically. Pretty much.
Yeah, but like I don't know, man. Like console gaming is never. People keep saying console gaming is going to die out. Apple's going to kill it. Windows is going to kill it. All these other companies are going to kill it, and it's just not what I think is going to happen.
It's just going to evolve to a point where, I don't know, it's just going to be totally different from what it is now or what it's been.
Yeah.
Do you guys think the Steam box will make an impact?
Nope.
I think the people who are already playing PC games are going to want their PCs the way they want them. It seems like when you're a PC gamer, you kind of know what you want. I guess they're trying to aim it towards a gamer like us that might be interested in PC gaming but don't want to go through all the steps of trying to build one and figure out how to do it. But it doesn't seem like too many people are actually interested in it who aren't PC gamers already.
It's
I'm
going
not
to be
gonna
like
lie.
Live.
The first time I read about it, I was a little titillated.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I get into PC gaming, and now somebody makes me a box.
An
and I don't have to do
upgradable
shit.
console. An upgradable console. Think about that, man. But then once you think about it, you're like, okay, why don't I just build a PC,
Why would I spend $4,000 on a Steam box when I can spend $400 or $500 on a console that's going to play everything that's just as good as on the Steam box?
Because then,
That's what I thought last generation. Last generation, I was in a dilemma, guys. All right, I was going to move on from Xbox 360 to a new generation console. And then I thought to myself, I started looking on YouTube, and I saw these videos of people posting videos of like, oh, make a PC that's as powerful as a console of the next generation and make it cheaper, or make it for $600, but it'll last you longer because you can upgrade it. And I was thinking, well, fuck. I could make this PC that could run everything 1080p and have, super cool specs and everything. But I'm not into PC gaming, guys. I can't use a fucking keyboard and a mouse to fucking play Battlefield.
Use the 360 controller.
Yeah, but
even then it would feel weird because I'm not talking to you guys. Is there party chat in the fucking
Skype?
there's,
oh, we know how well that works.
the whole communication for online gaming is like beyond what we currently experience
No, I
on
think
consoles.
doesn't Steam have a proprietary chat now?
I think so.
I don't know.
Steam chat?
I'm pretty sure
My
they
question
do.
is, that one time that you go to a wrong website on your PC, you fucked. I can't go to the wrong website on my Xbox One.
What kind of website are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm just
What
saying.
What the?
What do you mean by wrong?
Captain Hook, dude.
.xxx?
I'm just saying that one time you get a bug or something and your PC's down and you're going to have to pay someone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, PCs have.
You got to be smart.
People say PCs are like the best gaming thing, and I'm not gonna lie. Graphics on there, dude, can look fucking amazing. I mean, you've seen If you saw Crysis 3 run on a PC that was super spec'd out and ran on super settings or whatever, that shit looked beautiful as fuck. It looked like next generation down fucking a long ways, man. But when you think about all the work that goes into PC gaming, you gotta, upgrade your drivers, upgrade your fucking graphics card every so long. If your memory is too slow, then you gotta upgrade that. And then if you get a virus, you're fucked.
A lot of the times, online gaming isn't even what online players make it seem like it is. Because you do have those issues to worry about, and then sometimes you even have more.
And then when you want to worry about, people hacking, people say, "Oh, fucking hackers." Can you imagine how much hacking goes on a PC game? Probably 10 times worse than it is on.
You have an excuse
Xbox.
for losing at every single game. It's fucking hackers, man.
Damn you, aimbot! I fucking hate you.
I know. That's obviously why I'm losing. I mean,
I call it witchcraft.
Fucking
witchcraft.
I want an aim bot. Dude. What the fuck?
That would make gaming so boring.
Would it? Yeah.
Like that.
You ever played a first-person shooter on easy where like when you go to aim, it automatically locks on, and you shoot, and then you let go the aiming, then you aim, shoot, aim, shoot.
Yeah,
that's called a smart pistol in Titanfall.
No, not really.
It takes one bullet to the cankle, and then they're dead.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's Call of Duty right there for you, man. That fucking shit. You shoot somebody with a pistol in the leg, they're dead.
That's fucking Modern Warfare 3, dude.
That happens in real life, guys. I shoot you in the ankle, you're gonna die.
In the hand, and then they die, dude.
In the artery.
Modern Warfare, you don't even need to use a gun, man. You just hit the melee button, you'll teleport across the entire map, stab them right in the forehead.
Was that Commando? Was that the Commando perk?
Yeah, something like that. I forget what it's called.
Was that 1 or Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, that was crazy.
I think that was 2.
Wasn't it? Yeah. I think it was 2, yeah. 2 where they added the Commando perk.
Everybody ran with
crazy. That. Yeah, dude. Commando, Hardline, and something else. Ghost.
Yeah, I just found this article. It's not really what we're talking about, but they're having a flash sale right now on PlayStation.
I heard about that. Everything's $1, isn't it?
$1. I mean, some of them are old, but I mean, it's $1, dude. So you got Back to the Future of the game, full series. Crash Bandicoot 2, 3, Crash Bandicoot Racing, Braid, Gotham City Imposters, Jurassic Park the game, the full season, Plants vs. Zombies, Red Faction 1, 2, and Battlegrounds, Retro City Rampage, Sam & Max, Spyro, Stuntman, Super Stardust HD, that's fun. Tales of Monkey Island, have you guys played that?
It sounds familiar.
That's a Telltale point and click adventure, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to get that for $1. Tokyo Jungle. I mean, some of these are for $1, dude. Why don't they need to start doing that more often, because no one's buying these games mostly, so they just throw them out there for $1. You know when people are gonna buy? Like I'll probably buy 5 or 6 of these and play 2 of them. So that's money they're going to get from stuff that I normally would never buy. I'm not going to... Well, I kind of want to play that Jurassic Park one, to be honest. But
yeah, that Crash game is fun.
Hey, you know what they should have for $1? You know what game they should have for $1? Borderlands. They should have Borderlands for $1. Maybe then I would play it.
They had a bunch of DLC on sale for $1.50. I bought like 3 of them the other day.
Fucking $1. That's what Borderlands is worth. $1.
Damn,
I'd rather go back and play like the shittiest game on
E.T. on Atari 2600.
I'll go play that fucking Game of Thrones game before I play
Game
that
of Thrones game.
Yeah, there's a Game of Thrones game.
Oh, you mean the TV show?
Yeah, the TV show.
Every now and then you just press A to like proceed.
You kill somebody real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. PT didn't have a head. The other day I let him listen to our podcast, and he heard when you were talking shit about Borderlands. He's not happy about it. He's not mad, but I'm sure he can come in here with some good arguments of why the fuck it's a fun. It is a fun game. What are you talking about? You just don't like the graphics, right?
Yeah, you don't like the cell shading.
I actually think cell shading is pretty good sometimes.
Stupid.
I just don't play Borderlands because I play good games, and it's not a good game.
Listeners,
you don't know what a good game is.
It's just my opinion. I mean, there's games that I'm not going to like that you guys love. For example, Hook likes and loves that fucking Borderlands game, and I know.
I don't like Borderlands.
He likes Armed and Dangerous.
Hey, Armed and Dangerous was an awesome game.
Okay, we're done with that one.
Did anybody download the new Games for Gold game? I've never heard of it.
Deadlight, yeah. I played the demo a while back.
Is that a zombie game?
Yeah, no, I was going to play this like a side-scroller game, isn't it? It's like a side-scroller,
Limbo with zombies.
It reminds me of I Am Alive. I don't know if you guys remember that game, but the screenshots and the synopsis is pulled straight from I Am Alive.
It's a cool demo. It's pretty.
I played I Am Alive. Is it that game where you had that little girl with you?
Oh, that's Last of Us.
No.
No, it's I Am Alive, where you had that little girl with you. You found her like in the house or something.
Are you playing as a chick in that game, and then like?
No.
You're playing as a guy, and then you could use your gun to scare people away.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
If your gun doesn't have bullets, you're taking a risk. The people could be like, "Oh, this guy's bluffing,"
Oh, that was a downloadable game, wasn't it?
Well, what game was
that? It was technically at first announced like as a full retail game, but then Ubisoft or whoever was developing it decided to roll it back to an arcade game because they thought it wasn't going to sell very well.
I heard it was pretty bad.
No, it was good.
Really?
I liked it.
Okay.
It's an interesting game. It's like a dog.
You know what game it was better than? It was better than Borderlands.
Borderlands 2?
Not even
Both
close.
of them put together.
What about Borderlands, the
or
sequel?
I'm Alive? Frank, you play I'm Alive?
I played the demo for I'm Alive.
Oh, man.
I seen I Am Sam. Pretty good
Like,
movie.
literally like a week ago I played it. That's the only reason I remembered it. Otherwise, I'd never remember that shit. I'm like half retarded.
Oh, man.
Well, my son downloaded Deadlight. I haven't. Like I said, I cannot go back to the 360. Just can't do it.
Well, look at you big folk,
Whatever,
man.
you elitist fuck.
Roll up
You elitist fuck.
I'm like, hey, Hook, you want to ride, dude? I only have my Ford Explorer. Like, no, I don't ride no Ford Explorer.
Fuck no.
I already got a Mazda.
What'd you say to me?
Yeah, I want some Escalade shit. Come on.
Throw along.
Pull up in the Cadillac next time you want to talk to me, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like, you can go rent it. It's cool if you rent it, but it's got to be in your presence.
I'm sorry. You can't hide money. I'm sorry. You can't hide it.
Yeah. Hey, Captain Hook's old money, man. This guy just had money forever, He's balling, rolling over there.
Got the new hotness, man.
He could buy 10 Xbox Ones, but he'd rather choose to buy one.
Yeah.
You should do that, Captain Hook. Just like fucking buy a whole bunch of Xboxes and then just give them away
together.
for the community, man.
Make it rain Xboxes, man, off the roof.
Hey, everybody in the community who wants the free Xbox One, just go ahead and message Hook. He'll get you guys hooked up with an Xbox One. He was telling me today he wanted to do something like that for the community. That's a good idea.
Hey, that actually would be a good idea.
Hey, maybe if you stuck three of them together, you could run a game at 1080p.
Oh.
Get my 405, my
so,
free screen, so I can drive it and see the whole.
What you can't see is Hook's gold-plated headset.
Yep.
And Mike.
Solid
Platinum.
14 karat gold.
Platinum mic.
I've been meaning to ask you, Captain Hook, where'd you get that headset from?
I can't tell you. I'd have to.
Got that gold grill too with the diamonds in it. That shit's nice, dude.
And then Captain Hook's is like on a little golden chair,
Yeah.
Guy's just fucking going all out over there. I don't even know how that thing is comfortable.
Golden purple. It's peanut butter jelly.
You can see his butler and his servants in the background.
I smack him around every once in a while. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of the screen, He smacks them out of the screen.
So, my question is, what do y'all think about the 9 million PS4s and the 5 million Xbox Ones? Do you think that makes a difference?
7 million
PS4. 7 million PS4?
Oh, 7 million. That's right.
Okay, well, let's see here. So yeah, I mean, we've seen this. I don't know if you guys have looked at this, but it's been multiple websites, multiple sources have said that the PS4 has sold 7 million consoles since launch, and then the Xbox One has only sold 5 million.
Has shipped.
But
Xbox One has shipped. Yeah, has shipped.
Yeah, shipped 5 million. So is the PS4 the ones that they have sold? Is that technically they sold it to customers?
Yes.
7 million.
Yes. Sold.
Wow. That is pretty fucking impressive for being out since November. That's a big number, guys. What do you think?
$100 cheaper.
Dreamcast sold 9.5 million.
So you guys really think it's because it's $100 cheaper? People are going over there and saying, you know what, we're going to buy this console instead of the other one.
I think
50%,
when
50%.
soccer mom goes to Walmart and is like, my son wants one of these consoles, and she's like, $100 cheaper, I'm getting this one. I mean, she's not even going to think about it.
Yeah, but there's not even PS4s in stock half the time.
But
it's funny because I see PS4 in stock all the time. I go to the store. I see like
I've
2,
seen
4,
it too,
5 of
man.
them.
I just, right now when the Xbox One's having the $50 off, 90% of the places you can find that, and then you get a free game. I mean, it actually makes it cheaper than the PS4. I mean,
well, does it? doesn't make it
Yeah,
cheaper.
Target was just doing a year of Xbox Gold on top of that. So $450.
But hey, doesn't the PlayStation 4 have like a bundle where you get like PlayStation 4, Killzone,
No.
and then a year of gold, or was that just for like the launch day?
No, you have to pay more for that bundle.
Oh, you had to pay more.
It wasn't like a discounted price. You'd still be paying like $459.
But still discounted because you're getting like a year of gold or
no.
free.
Yeah, they weren't doing. Not that I'm aware of. You just get that month. The same they do it as when you buy the Xbox. You get the month.
That's stupid. I mean, fuck. That's crazy, man. That's a big number. 7 million units in this amount of time. I mean, do you think it's going to slow down anytime soon? Do you think it's going to just keep going? Because, I mean, with all this money they're getting, they could improve their network. They can improve, make more exclusives come out on their consoles. Tell developers, hey, look, we got way more units out there than the Xbox does right now at this point. Make games for us, and we'll give you guys, an extra fucking, extra few bucks for each game you make for us. Or do you think they're going to be like, whatever, it's going to die off?
I think
they're not making money because they're losing money on every single console they sell.
Well, yeah, technically they're losing, like, I read something where, like, they were losing, like, $40 or something, like, something, that wasn't too much, but they're losing money on every console they're making. Yet, is Xbox One really gaining much money with all the shit they're putting into their console? I mean, the Xbox One, that Kinect, dude, it has a lot of shit in it that, makes up for some of that cost that they, the higher price.
I actually think the whole thing with Sony may be a little bogus because, as you guys know, I do work at Target, and a lot of the times when we do have PlayStation 4s in stock, we only have two. We only have two PlayStations in the entire store in stock. We don't have any in the back room. We only get two.
So that's what Sony sends to you guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Tragic, I got a question. Whenever Infamous was coming out, did you guys get like a boatload of PS4s?
No. We need to keep spending.
Because I read a news article that said Infamous has increased PS4 sales by quadrillion %. and I'm thinking, all right, I just read an article that said there is no PS4s in stock. So how does that even make sense?
It does.
I'm thinking it's something like fodder, for like people to just click on it, and whatever. Because I mean, we all know that Titanfall did increase the Xbox One sales quite a bit. I mean, you look at the UK sales, wasn't it like 200% where it increased? It like tripled the amount of the Xbox Ones being sold in the UK, and that's just when Titanfall released on April or whatever, or March.
Yeah,
it was our April. Yeah, in April. So
how many Xbox Ones does Microsoft send you, Tragic?
We get more of that. We get a lot of Xbox Ones. We get a lot of Xbox 360s. We still have PlayStation 2s in stock. We don't have any PS3s in stock, and we don't have any PS4s in stock.
You still have PS2s in stock?
Yeah, we still have PlayStation 2s.
So you guys just got weird shit at your store, man.
Probably.
That's not normal.
Like there are times like on Sundays we do get shipments of PlayStation 3s, but a lot of times those are already like sold out because like people walk in, they buy a PlayStation 3. I don't know if they buy them because they think it's a PlayStation 4 because we have had times where that does happen. And we do get like the.
How the fuck?
Don't ask. I don't know. A lot of the people that go to that, I don't know.
They trick them. They put it in the slot where the PS4 goes. They're like, I'll take one of those PlayStations, please.
We have a whole section dedicated to Sony. Just a whole bunch of Sony games. A whole bunch of the PlayStation 3s when we do put them in stock. Those are usually gone by Friday. Same thing with the 360s. Xbox Ones, yeah, we sell them. We do sell Xbox One. We sell them probably more than any other console. But I'm just baffled at the news. We're stating that Sony sold 7 million PlayStation 4. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so selling the console is one thing, but I could be wrong. But isn't the profits made from game sales alone pretty comparable between the two, despite Sony having sold 2 million more consoles? And that's what the developers are looking at, when they're going to do exclusives and that type of thing, is how much money are they going to make on the system, not how many units did the system sell.
Yeah, I guess so.
I just don't see how they... Well, okay, how many countries is the Xbox One out in? What, 13?
13.
And how many countries is the PS4 out in? 29?
92.
So,
92.
How are you going to say, okay, well, let's put the Xbox One out there in, 16 more countries and see what it sells then? I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm an Xbox fanboy. I've had an Xbox, I've had a PS3, I've had an Xbox 360, I've had a PS2, PlayStation. Right now I have a One. I don't have enough money to buy a PS4. But I played a PS4. I like them. I just don't see how you're going to sit here and say, well, we've sold more, but we're more out there than the other one. So you're saying that Gatorade's going to sell more because I can go buy it at Walmart and all the Walmarts and all the Targets, but I can only buy Powerade at,
Kmart.
2 gas stations down the road. That's... Of course they're going to sell more. They're in more countries.
Way more countries than the Xbox One.
The news is just, I don't know. It just seems like it's one-sided. What
PlayStation 4 has going for it is, ever since E3 of last year, they've said we are for the gamers. We are the console for gamers. So gaming news sites are going to jump on that, And on top of that, they are, fucking advertising all these indie games, dude. Indie games. The future of gaming. Indie games.
Oh man, I hope not.
That's what. Why do you think PlayStation 4 is being so successful? Do they have all these indie games coming out for free with their PlayStation Plus? And people are saying, well, on PlayStation 4 you get free games every month.
You're not getting free games. You're paying for it.
Yeah, but you're getting free games because you gotta have the gold. It's like anything. The subscription is basically you don't even fucking worry about paying for a subscription. We pay for Xbox Live every year. We pay for everything. We have cell phones. We pay for that every month. We have cable. We pay for that every month. We have internet. We pay for that. So it's just like a service you're paying for to play online.
So you're still technically paying for games.
Technically, but you're getting them for free because that's part of the subscription.
I don't get this indie thing, man. Everybody hops up these indie games. Oh my God, Jeremiah's Rock. That shit looks dope. Woo! And then they're like, wow, this sucks donkey dick. I'm never going to play this again. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Just probably celebrating indie game makers or something like that. It's nice for them to go out and share their work and everything, but...
So think about this. If Nintendo Wii U, if they would have came out back in, when did they release 2012? If they would have came out in 2012 and said, hey, we've got this console, the new Nintendo, the Wii U. We got a fucking tablet. You guys can play off your TV or play on the tablet when your wife wants to watch TV or whatever, or your kids or whoever wants to watch TV. And then on top of that, we're going to give you guys a free game or whatever every month. One free game. Not 2, just 1. But we're going to have 1,000 video games come out this year, but they're all indie games. You think people would have jumped on the Wii U more than what it has now? Because, Wii U has barely sold anything. Have you guys looked at the sales numbers?
No, I think people like that kind of stuff on Nintendo consoles, though, to be honest. It might have been a good thing.
I think it would have been a good thing, too, for them. They missed an opportunity there, but, Sony jumped on it, man. They have capitalized on it really well, and we could see it even with the with the Xbox ID, with the Xbox ID program, their indie program that they have going on for the indie developers. You see all these games that are coming out, and you're like, well, fuck, dude, they're not that good. What's that last one? The Strike 0 game. How many of you have played it?
Nope.
Exactly. No one. Silence. No one here has played it. Why? Because, we simply do not want to play a game that's garbage and looks like garbage when Sony is over there getting fucking all these like better looking, not great. I mean, indie games are shit, but they're getting funner looking games and they're not having to pay for them.
Yeah,
when you don't have to pay for something, when you don't have to pay for something and put money out of your pocket that you work for, you're more willing to try it out.
Which games are funner looking and they don't have to pay for?
He doesn't know. He's just talking.
Dude, they're getting Planet Side 2, and that game looks like shit, man. Everybody's...
No, what I'm saying is they get an indie game, and we get an indie game. We have to pay for ours, and they don't have to pay for theirs. They're getting games every month, dude.
Yes, some of that's cool. Like,
what's the last game they got this
Dead
month?
Nation. That was it's pretty good.
Is that on PS4? No,
yeah, it's on PS4, but that used to be a PS3 game, so it's just that looking a little better. It's not like a brand new game.
Now, if you're talking about the PS3 Plus games that they're getting for free, like BioShock Infinite and like pretty much every badass game ever made compared to our games for gold bullshit, like fucking the original Gears of War, then yeah, man, I completely agree with you. Like, we're getting the shaft when it comes to that.
I think if Microsoft would actually give us more games except for just one every month, well, every like half a month, then like I think that'd be more of a fair deal, you know?
Not even then, man. Even if they just did a sale like every like summer of arcade sale, fuck it. We're putting every game that we had an arcade for the Xbox 360 on the Xbox One, and boom, you guys can pay for these games $3 a piece.
I'll take
that's
anything.
Right there.
Send me a fucking
shit like
man.
that, dude. Shit like that is gonna drive sales up. But Microsoft has been really failing on delivering this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think this subject is going on way too long. We can keep arguing, man. And it's eventually gonna change, but I think Microsoft is just a little stubborn. They're not stupid. They're just a little stubborn.
Really, it's not even that. It's just. I don't know. They are in a big change right now at the company. They're probably just trying to get all that stuff situated before they actually move on to anything.
All right, well, yeah. Hopefully Microsoft gets everything straightened out, and hopefully on E3 and this next few months, now that Phil Spencer's taken over, we see some really good shit coming out, you know, for the Xbox One, not the 360, the One. As much as 360 lovers are out there, I bought an Xbox One to move on to the next generation.
It's time now. It's time to move on.
Yep. Next gen time, guys. We're not even next gen anymore. It's considered current gen at this point. It's been like 6 months since it released. Anyways, let's talk about change. And it seems here that the PlayStation 4 had a firmware update.
It's coming.
Or it's coming out soon. The PS4 1.70 update. So for any listeners out there that have a PlayStation 4, firmware update 1.7 brings with it additions that should please PlayStation 4 owners. It has features that were incorporated as a result of your great feedback, says Sony Scott McCarty, or whatever the fuck his name is. The first edition is something called Share Factory, a new rich video editor app for PlayStation 4 that makes it easy for you to customize your gameplay videos. So I'm guessing something like that video streaming where we got on Xbox One. What's it called on Xbox One?
Xbox Video?
Yeah, Xbox Video, or whatever the fuck it's called on Xbox One. The second edition is the ability for players to not only upload their Share Factory edited videos directly to Facebook, but to put them on an external USB-connected storage device. Other PlayStation 4 enhancements include the ability to change the recording time of your gameplay to shorter increments, the ability to change who you share your clips with on the share screen, and the removal of default saves for screenshots and video clips. That's what he says so far. Interestingly, the 1.70 update will allow you to switch off HDCP, enabling you to capture video directly from your HDMI output so you can record and share longer clips of your gameplay sessions. That's pretty interesting. And the final significant update doesn't have anything to do with the gameplay capture, but with the ability to download games early. Firmware update 1.7 will allow players to preload games they pre-order, providing more immediate access to brand new games. This means that when a new game comes out, you don't have to download it once it appears for sale on the PlayStation Store, so usually at midnight. You'll be given an option to download it several days early so you're ready to play the first minutes it's available. It is unclear when PlayStation 4 update 1.7 will be available to download. So it indicates that it will be soon, so hopefully it comes out soon.
It's actually pretty cool.
That feature is cool. If you're buying digital, that feature is fucking awesome. Like, that's a great feature.
Why can't Xbox come up with something like that?
They will.
Is it just that developers hate Xbox and they're like, fuck you, Microsoft, we're not going to do it for
Well, they did. Didn't you guys remember the Titanfall release when they were planning to do something like that, but it was held back or canceled?
I don't think they were planning to do it. I think
someone posted a screenshot from the Microsoft website with a article about pre-installing Titanfall, and then the next day it got removed. So.
Yeah.
You think they were worried that so many people would download it, try to download it early? Or how are you going to stop people from playing it after they've already downloaded it? I mean, do you think they can put a key on it, or you stop it at 98% and then?
You download it all the way, and you just have like a patch that needs to have it so it can play. How the fuck did EA do it when you couldn't play online without its online pass? That's exactly how they would have to do it.
Yeah.
You need that pass to play the game, so you basically, on midnight, you get that pass, and then you play the game.
You know what's funny? I kind of forgot about that whole online pass thing.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was a dark time in gaming.
When I didn't know about it, and you bought a used game, you got it, and you're like, oh, I got to pay the extra $10, so really I'm paying $5 more for this game.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why they're voted worst company in America, like for 2 years or something like that.
Aren't they still voted?
They're not no more.
No?
They're out of the running this year. Somebody else got voted
Time Warner? Pop Warner? Something like that? Time Warner?
Time Warner, that cable company. Yeah.
Cable sucks, man. Cables are good.
Comcast is supposed to acquire Time Warner.
Didn't they stop that or something? Cancel
I don't know. I didn't hear about that.
No, actually, they're looking into it and make sure it's not a monopoly.
I think it will be.
Oh, yeah.
So, you got two of the largest cable companies in America.
I have Comcast, and Comcast can suck my dick, but they've done. I don't know. I have a second job, and y'all know I work a second job as work for another cable satellite company. I won't mention it on here, but the only reason I have Comcast is because I have to have the internet. I have to. If I want to play online or if I want to do anything, I have to have the fastest internet that's provided to me, and Comcast provides it.
So what you're saying is you work for, I'm just going to throw it out there because I don't really know, Dish Network, possibly DirecTV, and you use Comcast like an asshole, man. That's messed up.
No, I don't have Comcast. I have Dish at the moment, and I don't mind.
What's your internet? I don't know, man.
But my internet is actually to a different company. It's Frontier.
Exactly.
So
DirecTV, they do a deal with CenturyLink. It was Quest. You can get a pretty good discount if you have DirecTV. So
interwebs, right?
I'll just say this: when I go to work and people call me and we hear people complain about the internet that they're getting through the company that I work for, it's like, yep, I does. People tell them not to get it all the time, and people still do, thinking they can play games on it and think they can download movies, and they can't.
It's satellite internet, man.
It's horrible.
They got that Sky satellite internet.
But you pay. Do you know how much you pay for that stuff?
That stuff's expensive,
it's ridiculous.
and it's not even worth it.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I see people's bills, and I'm just like, man, I feel sorry for you. I have Comcast. About two or 3 months ago, I called Comcast, and I said, okay, I want to get rid of everything. I'm just going to want your highest speed internet, and it's like $90 a month. And they're like, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you everything you have. You can keep everything you have, We'll also add in a phone. We'll up your internet, and we'll charge you $90 a month because they don't want to lose me as a customer. You know.
And here you go. This is what you do. You become really friendly with your neighbors. Bring them over cookies. You bring them over, a hot pie.
A hot pocket.
Whatever it takes, man. Go over there and one day just go, hey, you guys, my internet went out. What's your password? I need to get on my Wi-Fi on my phone.
Yeah.
You just have your little thing, you have your notepad up. You just type in that shit in there, and you go home. You log in all your shit over there. No internet charges.
Or you can just do it illegally. That is illegal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't act. Oh man, tragic.
Man. Who are you?
He's still internet. That's who he is.
I don't sell internet. I have once, but
I'm just playing. Don't you guys don't do that.
You're stealing.
Don't
steal the internet.
That was once because I wanted to see if I could actually do it, and it worked. But I felt bad. I got scared.
Hey, we're recording this, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right.
What's going to be on that show,
your Social Security, please?
I don't know about that, man.
Hey, did you guys want to answer this question we got on Facebook? Actually, we got another one from Tragic's brother as well.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, wait. This is from a friend of mine, Kid Graves, but it goes by Eric on Facebook. It says, which 3 video game characters do you want with you during a zombie apocalypse? So I say we all just say three of them, and then we'll decide the best 3 out of all of ours.
Oh, okay. So I've been thinking about this because I saw this earlier actually, and my 3 characters that I would want in a zombie apocalypse would definitely have to be Dom from Gears of War.
Okay.
Yeah, I love Gears of War, man. So Dom, I would have him with his chainsaw.
You that badass dude with you, right?
Oh yeah, man, that guy's awesome. And then I would also have Master Chief with me, dude. Master Chief from Halo. That guy, you see how big that guy is? Fucking clone, wherever the hell he is. That guy is fucking huge.
He's got an armored suit, so that helps.
Yeah, man. You screw fuck the zombies. They can't even fuck with him.
And Cortana riding bitch on there. So.
Yeah, man. So who gives a shit? There ain't gonna be no problem. And I don't know, man. The third person, I'm not sure who it would be.
Okay.
I would say off the top of my head, I'd probably pick Captain Price from Call of Duty.
Really? That's just like a dude. That's just a dude.
Captain Price is a bad motherfucker. That motherfucker knows his shit.
A badass mustache? That's enough for me.
Yeah, man. He got a badass mustache, his little fucking fisherman hat and shit.
Yeah.
He'll fuck some shit up.
All right. We'll bring him.
All right. Who's next?
Okay, here's what I was thinking. I'm going to bring Max Payne with me because he's got that bullet time shit. So what if we all get bullet time? You don't know. When he goes into bullet time, we might all get it. And we just headshots, no problem. I want to bring Laura Croft just because. Why not, right?
I think we know why you want to bring Laura Croft, man.
Yeah, what about Bayonetta? We could bring Bayonetta as well, right? She got those dope special moves. So can I bring a pilot from Titanfall with this Titan? Ooh, because he can just fucking walk over and stomp zombies. You just walk right over them. You can punch them. You know when you do that punch thing? Oh, fuck yeah. We can just ride bitch on that.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I'll ride bitch if he does all the work.
I've got my 3. They would be, my first one would be, talking about Gears of War, mine would be Marcus, though. I'd have to bring Marcus with me. I like...
Marcus?
Yeah. Dom's too cry. His wife died. He's like, Blue, I'm so sad. You know?
Hey, Dom gave his life for the team, man. So, fuck it, I'm going to give my life for the team.
My second one would be Dante from Devil May Cry. I think he would do pretty good against some...
That's a good choice.
Yeah,
zombies. My third one, I have to go back more old school. Mega Man. Mega Man's got all the powers.
Oh, shit.
He could change that shit up, do everything, be awesome.
But he only side scrolls though.
That's all like side scroller, right?
You gotta run left to right.
Oh, what? Attacked by dog.
He just mute so quick. He's all scared.
Somebody got a killer. Somebody's
awesome.
little toe's getting bit off.
That's what it looked like.
Sorry about
awesome,
that. My wife and daughter came home and my dogs went crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
That was so funny, dude. Could you hear us?
Loud. Yes, I did. Thank you.
Yeah, he could hear his headset on the whole time.
But yes, Mega Man would be my last one. So, Brink, who would you take?
All right, let me just open the note here. All right, my 3 picks would be Corvo from Dishonored, because he's got badass ninja attack skills.
Ooh, and the blink.
And the blink.
Yes.
Which is sweet.
Turn into a rat.
Yeah, he can be a rat, biting zombie ankles, everything. All right.
This guy's badass.
My second pick would be Raiden from Mortal Kombat, because he's an awesome god ninja guy. Pick number 3 would be Commander Shepard from Mass Effect.
Yeah, Commander Shepard. Female Shepard.
He knows what's up with the military tactics and all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the best 3 out of those?
Wait, where's Tragic at? Did he drop out?
He's right there giving us a thumbs up, man.
That's what I see, man.
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, hey, your turn, man.
All right, so my 3, I was thinking Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden.
I'm sticking to Ryu.
And then, Ryu Hayabusa. Coltrane from Gears of War. And then Cortana, because why not?
Yeah, Cortana.
Yeah.
So everyone's got Gears of War shit besides me. I guess Brink doesn't, but. So do we take one guy from Gears? We gotta take one, right?
Yeah.
Anya.
Yeah, one from Gears. We don't want the crybaby. Dom is out. No.
What?
Come on.
Or why not Carmine?
Dom's willing to give his life for the team.
Yeah, dude,
man.
I like Dom.
We don't want somebody willing to die, man. We want somebody to go out there and fucking fight. Someone's just like, I'll die for these zombies. Yeah, who knows? There could be other zombies on the other side of those zombies, and we're fucked.
That's why you get Carmine. You throw Anthony or Benjamin in.
Throw the greenhorn out there.
Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think everybody had good choices. I'm not sure we can all select just 3 of them.
I know Master Chief would have to be one of them, dude, because that guy just has a big ass armor suit on, dude. I mean.
All right, I'll give a vote for Master Chief.
Yeah, I'd have to pick Master Chief too.
Because that guy has a big suit on. I mean, zombies are not gonna bite through
He's
that
a
shit,
Spartan
dude.
for crying out loud, man.
Yeah, he can fuck shit up. He punched those motherfuckers in
He
the face.
saved
all
the
day.
universe. Fucking.
From the Horde. So I mean, you talking about zombies?
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bunch of.
They were like zombies, weren't they?
I think Master Chief and Commander Shepard would make a great partner.
Oh, dude, if they put those guys together.
We gotta bring a female though, you guys.
They should do a game like
We could
that.
be even the female Commander Shepard. There you go. That would.
Oh yeah. Well, now you were thinking babies, huh? All right, this just went to another level.
So, I don't know. What's the other question you got over there, Sean?
Okay, this is from Joshua Rush, which is Tragic's brother. Hardest achievement you have gotten or failed to get so far?
That is on the spot.
Okay, look, check it out. I don't really go when the achievements are really fucking hard. I just say fuck it. I don't need it. I'm not getting no money for it. If it doesn't really feel like it's worth wasting a bunch of time. But the hardest one I'd say that I did get was probably playing BioShock Infinite on 1999 mode, which that took a little time. But that was a cool achievement. There was another achievement on top of that, which is to go through it in 1999 mode and not use the vending machines. I don't know if it was to buy bullets or whatever. I didn't get that one. I said, fuck it, it's not worth it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Mine would be the hardest. I mean, mine would be like the hardest game I've got 1,000 points on, and that would have been a Shadowrun on the 360. I don't know if y'all ever played Shadowrun. Did y'all play that?
Did you say Shadowrun?
Yeah, it was the only one that you could play 360 and PC together.
Yeah, okay. I thought that was a great game. That multiplayer was so much fun.
But to get the achievements, you had to beat all these people that were playing on the PC, and it was it was really hard because they had such an advantage.
So you could play multiplayer PC and Xbox. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 360. Yeah.
Why don't they do that shit anymore?
Because people complained about it.
Because PC players just point and click.
Yeah, they're just like, these guys are too good, man. Quit. What about you, Brink?
Well, I'll just give a generalization, I guess, because I can't think of a single achievement. I have this OCD thing where I have to beat every Call of Duty on veteran mode, and some of those have been a real pain in the ass. Like, I know Jacob's brother mentioned Mile High Club achievement from Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and that one was no easy task. That was like a good hour and a half of raging before finally unlocking that one. And then World at War, oh my God, that game on veteran was a nightmare. I mean, it had these invisible lines that you had to cross before it would stop spawning waves of enemies. And yeah, so that would be my pick.
I haven't played any of those on veteran. I can imagine.
Well,
I heard that. I heard that Call of Duty 2 was a real tough one on veteran, right? Nothing.
No. I don't know about that one. I never played Call of Duty 2, to be honest with you.
Oh, what about the OCD? It didn't kick in to go back and get them?
No, I started playing Call of Duty at 3, so.
So you're hating on 2.
Hey, fuck 2, man.
I'm on the same boat as Brink. You know, I played that Mile High Club, and that thing was fucking hard. I mean, you have 1 minute and 7 seconds to get to the end of the map, and I remember that time because it's the time you have to beat on veteran, and that shit was hard. You have to deploy the flashbangs at the perfect time, run, hide at the perfect time, and just keep running, you know. And once you get to the end, you have to make sure that shot's lined up. And the first time I was able to do it, that shot wasn't lined up for me, and I shot the wrong guy. So I had to retry it all over. It literally took me like a long fucking time to get that mission done.
The funny thing is once you finally get it, suddenly you're just like the man, and you can just do it over and over again.
Yeah. That mission was pretty fucking crazy. And I'm not sure if we lost Tragic here. Tragic, are you still there?
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
I think he's out. I think he disappeared.
Did you guys hear about the Halo and Destiny composer Marty O'Donnell being fired from Bungie? And
I heard about that.
He claims that it was without notice, without fault. But I mean, who's to say, right?
Sounds like drama to me.
Yeah, maybe he got let go and he's like, "Fuck these guys, man! It was without fault."
Do you think
that
maybe after they got the music from him, they just said you can go?
No, I'm thinking maybe something else happened. Maybe something that he did a long time ago, or he might have done recently, you know. But I doubt that it was just something that they just fired him because he's a valuable person for their team. You would assume.
Yeah, he'll pick up on something. Somebody will pick him up quick. It's not like he's going to be floating out there jobless and shit.
Or they just had a crazy Christmas party, you know, had too many glasses of wine, and one thing led to another, and homeboy slept with the guy who plays Master Chief's wife or something, and then one thing led to another.
I'm going to show Master Chief who's the real master. Yeah, there's not much info on this. I just thought I'd bring it up.
Yeah, I saw him that he posted it on Twitter or whatever, and he was talking about it, and I was like, well, the truth is, you know, we don't know as people, you know, as regular consumers, you know, gamers, we don't know what happened inside Bungie that made them lead to that decision. Maybe it's money, maybe it's not money, maybe it's something he did.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just don't like him. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't like him either, man. I just read his name for the first time yesterday. Can't stand him.
Yeah, Marty.
Yeah,
Marty.
O'Donnell,
bad name.
man. I'm just playing. I'm just saying that.
Anyways, let's talk about Call of Duty, guys. Call of Duty, the big game that's, 10.0 this year. I don't think it even got a 10.0 anywhere.
10.0 out of 100.
Yeah, but that game, it's been releasing. They've been getting creative this year, and that's what I like about them. They know that
you got a
they
cable,
know
my
that their
nibble.
listeners. Yeah, they got their listeners, and they got their the people that play that game and the people that that follow that game or whatever. Maybe they don't play it very often, but they keep track on it. Recently they announced a Snoop Dogg DLC. And all it is a voice acting DLC, so all it is a Snoop Dogg announcing your kills, basically.
And on gin and juice.
Yeah, I don't play Call of Duty that often, but every once in a while I go back and play it. And this comes out next week, I think on the 22nd on the Xbox, and later for the PlayStation. But I'm gonna buy it, dude. $3. I'm just gonna buy it. Fuck it.
You know what else they announced? I just saw it today. The Sergeant or General from Full Metal Jacket.
Okay.
He's going to be doing the same thing.
He's going to be doing voiceovers?
Announcing your kills and stuff.
All right, on. Now, why didn't they use, you know who would be awesome for that? Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. He's busy being in every fucking movie ever made.
Samuel L. Jackson, dude. Samuel L. Jackson announcing your kills. It's home, motherfucker!
I think Samuel L. Jackson's the only one allowed to say motherfucker.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. They could actually do a lot. Think about all the people they could put in games that would be interesting.
You just have to pay them enough. I mean,
Dr. Phil, come on.
They
Oprah?
could do it.
Dr. Phil would be sick.
Have like exhibit when you're customizing your gun, like
yeah. Pimp your gun, a little mini game.
Yo, I heard you like kills, dog.
Yeah, what about Oprah? You get a kill, you get a kill, you get a grenade. Oh shit, dude, that'd be sick, huh?
Hey, welcome to my show. Who gets free stuff? Oh, you do, but I don't like you, so you don't. So
only 15 seconds till the match begins.
Did you play the Predator DLC?
No, I don't buy DLC for Call of Duty ever.
But you said you were gonna buy the Snoop Dogg DLC.
That's different. It's $3 for some voiceovers. I'll do it. I'm not gonna spend $15, dude, because I don't really play that often.
So I mean, you'll throw down for some Snoop.
For $3, I'll throw $3 out the window next time I drive to work. I don't give a shit.
Like, how hard up does Snoop Dogg have to be for money to do the voiceover for a Call of Duty game?
Dude, think about it. He hasn't made a good song since late '90s. You know what I mean?
Chronic, man.
Yeah, but
he's been in that movie Turbo.
What the fuck is that? Oh,
best movie
cartoon?
ever. That's what.
Yeah, man, I love that movie.
You love it?
Who was that one that did the voices for a person in Gears of War? What's his name? Ice Cube or whatever. Ice Cube? No.
Ice Cube did Black Ops.
Yeah.
Ice-T, wasn't it Ice-T?
Ice Cube.
No, Ice-T did Gears of War.
Oh, Gears of War, you're right, yeah. He was that one dude. He was a character in there.
He does his own gaming podcast. Did you guys know that?
He's a gamer, dude, yeah. He's a hardcore gamer.
Too bad his podcast's not as good as ours, so.
Yeah, man, too bad. Don't go listen to him, guys. Listen to ours. We'll keep you covered on everything we need to cover you on.
Yeah, our podcast is made for the guy working, dude, who wants to listen to 3 hours of some bullshit and just feel like they're part of a conversation that they're not, man. But yeah, that's what I love about podcasting. I like to just listen, man. You feel like you're just chilling there with a couple guys rather than listening to a show.
Yeah, so let's talk about the podcast. Lately, we've been having some issues with our feed, people, so if you haven't been able to download the last episode that we did, or you had some kind of issue with, with not showing up on iTunes or making you go to the New Zealand store, we've got it figured out. We got it fixed. I mean, The only issue that there is now is that there's still like a little article in brackets, article 142 or article something, whatever, like random number. And there are little brackets in front of our title and our name and our episode show. But we've been working hard on fixing it, and really Rob, who's not here today, Mr. Taran or Terran or whatever the fuck the hell you pronounce it. Taran. Whatever, man.
Tyrannosaurus. Like that.
Whatever. However you pronounce that shit. He's been working really hard, and thank you, man. We appreciate your hard work. Don't think you're not appreciated in this podcast because you are a lot, man. Same with Tragic. I don't know what the hell happened to him.
We also know that we do have some audio issues throughout the podcast, some lag and cutouts and that type of thing. We apologize for that. There's really nothing we can do about that at the moment. I mean, we're using Skype, so you can blame and hate on Skype, but we're looking into other avenues for recording to make it a more positive experience. So,
yeah, if anybody has any experience with better, more quality stuff, audio, video, you can always find us and let us know. We'll take advice. We'll look into whatever it takes to doing a better show. So we're just kind of learning as it goes, baby steps. Surprised we're actually already on our third podcast, man. Pretty soon we'll have our 100 live show.
Be crazy. Looking forward to it.
As long as everyone comes to Fresno, California, we're good. We can do it live.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure. Are we running out of steam right now, or what? I feel like we're all getting tired.
It has been a slow week. I've been scanning the webs all week long, looking through my gaming news, and there has not been a whole lot to talk about this week.
Yeah, we did a good job talking about Xbox and PlayStation though for a good hour. So we can talk, dude.
Yeah. So I don't know what you guys want to talk about.
Check it out. That Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game that's coming out has been postponed and possibly canceled altogether on the Xbox One. So all the other avenues, all the other platforms, the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PS4, those are all coming out. But if you have a Xbox One pre-order, you might want to go back and get that $5 back. Because it looks like it could be canceled altogether.
Why do you think it's going to be canceled?
Wow.
I mean,
I don't know.
Have they announced anything why it might be canceled or why they're not releasing it on the same time as the other ones?
No, I don't know. I didn't really look into it. I just read that.
It's because it's 400p and they can't get the resolution up there.
I don't know.
Hello?
Oh. Hey, hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. We were just talking about you.
Dude, that was weird. I couldn't, I guess, I couldn't say anything, dude.
Sucked into a wormhole? Did you see the light?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tragic.
Yeah.
We were talking about what's your hardest achievement you ever got? I know we've kind of gone back a little bit here, but I wanted to get his too.
Probably. Well, I didn't get it. I just gave up on it.
Oh, that's good. Go for it. What is it?
Seriously 2.0. Gears of War 2.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
That was. I just gave up on it completely.
Why did you give up on it?
'Cause, what the heck? I think it, I don't know the description exactly, but from what I remember, you gotta get 9,900 kills, multiplayer kills, and it was just impossible to do with everybody doing the double tap in that game.
You gotta use the shotgun, man.
Yeah,
shotgun.
it's annoying.
Be a cheater like Hook and use the shotgun.
Hey, again, Jesus, I'm sorry you suck at a game, but wait, hold on. I'm sorry, you don't suck. I'm just better at every game than you. So.
Every game?
Oh.
Right.
Okay. Talking all that
private
shit.
match, Titanfall, private match.
Private match, Titanfall right now. Stop the podcast. Let's go do this.
1-on-1 private match?
Yeah.
1v1, baby.
Titan
There
boxing,
can only be one.
So, hey, what do you guys think about Trials not bringing the multiplayer with it? I
hate it, man. I hate it. So let's talk about the price tag. So Trials, released on GameStop and retail for $40. You have to buy it. You have to get a season pass with it. and that's the only way you're going to get it when you go to buy it on a disc. The only way you're going to be able to buy it from a store, legitly, like, I'm not talking Craigslist or anything like that, but from a store, it's going to be like fucking, you buy it, you're going to get the season pass with it, $40, nothing less. And you buy it on digital, it's $20, so that's what I went with. But even at $20, I'm sitting here thinking, well, fuck, this game, you know, I love it, and I'm liking it a lot, dude. It's a really fun game. It's different from what we have currently on the Xbox One, you know, with all these other games, you know, shooting games and shit.
If you just buy the season pass online, I mean, is it still just $20? I mean, are you saving anything?
No, you're not saving nothing. The season pass online costs, I mean, if you download a digital or whatever from the marketplace, it's going to cost you the same price as the game is going to cost you at the store. So my question to you guys is, do you guys think that price is justified? $20 for, like, basically an arcade game? Is it the same price on the Xbox 360?
Oh no, dude! It's well worth $20. That's what I will say.
But is it the same price on the 360?
I don't know.
Can anybody that? Or have you guys checked it out there?
No.
I don't even. I think it's the same price, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. Is it? I would
Did
hope
it even
so.
come out on the 360? That's what I think.
Yeah, I did.
But can you buy it in a retail for the 360?
No. You can only go. No.
But why did they just do Xbox One and not the 360 at retail?
Because it's cool as fuck to have a case sitting on your shelf.
That says Xbox One.
I bought it. I bought the physical, even though I had to buy the season pass with it, and I wasn't even sure if I was gonna like it. I said, "Fuck it, man!" I went out and bought the Xbox One version. I got the season pass, and now I'm happy because it's gonna be like 6 packs of DLC, so I'll have something to, you know, a small game to get into 6 more times.
All right, you know what? This is it. I'm thinking about buying it. Why should I buy it?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, it's something different, man. I mean, if you're into, like, if you're at the point where Xbox One, you're at the point where you're not 100% tired of playing Titanfall. Titanfall is always fun, and it's always a game to go back to. But you don't really have many games coming out recently, dude. I mean, what's the last game that came out?
Well, my favorite game, you know, one that I've been playing with my son is Rayman Legends. It came out on the Xbox One. I don't know if y'all played it. I
loved it. I love that game.
You played it on the one, or
I played it on the PS4. I fucking love
PS4.
it.
And it's so good. And I don't ever hear anybody talk about it. It's always, you know, Titanfall or, you know, these new games coming out. And, you know, it just kind of showed up on the store one day. Downloaded it, started playing it, saw that I could play it with my son. We worked trying to do do the stages together, and it's taken us forever. And it's
but I'm
sorry, we had
good
some platformer problems here.
Some issues there. Okay, anyways, we were talking about Rayman Legends, and what were you saying, Hook?
It's a great game. I wish more people would download it. It's a great game to play with other people, especially if you have 3 or 4 people sitting around at your house. You can get different characters and do everything. I really loved it. I really do love it. So, you know, check it out.
Hey, what system do you have it on?
I got it on the one.
Okay, so yeah, I like it. I got it on PS4, so I like how you unlock all the. Oh, I don't know if it's all of them, but a bunch of the levels from Origins.
Yeah, we've just gone through and just keep playing different levels. You don't have to play them in pretty much any order. The Luminas that you get unlocks different levels and everything. But it's just a good game. It's a really good game. I mean, a lot of people are going to look at it like, oh, that's a kid's game. But, I mean, it's freaking hard.
Yeah, I collected all the little things and I collected them all.
You're a better man than I am.
Except for the speed run. The speed run maps, those are tough.
Yeah.
To get it under like 40 seconds or whatever it is, you have to hit everything perfect. They're tough. I didn't get all those.
I think everybody's going to think of it as, you know, Sean, you can think, people are just going to think of it as, you know, an easy game because they look at, you know, oh, this is, you know, kind of platformer. I'm just going to run through this. It's not. It's a hard game.
Some of it's really hard. Some of that stuff towards the end is tough.
So that's my thought on that. So y'all want to do the next topic, or
is there a next topic?
Hey, can I just talk about how much Titanfall's pissing me off right now?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
man.
I'm doing the Generation 3 Railgun Challenge. Fuck that, man. Seriously, that railgun is garbage.
I think me and Jesus
beaten that challenge.
Me and Jesus were playing last night together with the Wingman, and Wingman was complaining how much he hated that challenge. You
got to get 10 kills before you unlock the attachment to where you don't have to charge up the railgun, which is great. But until then, you're getting just blasted with rockets and bullets and all kinds of shit. You got to sit there and charge up this railgun for a good 7-8 seconds before you can release it and do some damage. And then you finally get it, and you're like, yeah, you're dead, bitch. And then it takes off like 10% of their health, and you're like, really? And then you blow up and die.
Well, they just had that update. Do you think they should change that also with the challenge that shoots people up in the air instead of 50 times 5?
I think that for the amount of charge time the railgun takes, they need to double the damage on that thing. Because the entire time you're just getting bombarded, man. And it's not like, I don't know. Can you charge it and use like the Vortex shield at the same time? I'm not real sure on that. But I did finally get the first 10 kills, and the only way I was able to do that was by killing auto titans and getting lucky.
How many kills do you have to have?
We have to get 50 total with the railgun for the Gen challenge. So, but after 10, you unlock that attachment, so you no longer have to charge it. And after that, you can get kills fairly easily. But up until that point, it's pretty damn frustrating.
That's to get 4, right? To go into Gen 4?
To go to Gen 4, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on level 49 right now on the Generation 3, and I've completed all my challenges. I completed that challenge. The one thing I'm going to tell you I'm going to have to do to complete that challenge is you're going to have to steal people's kills. As much as it sounds like you're going to be a dick, you're going to have to be that guy that goes in there, waits for the other teammate to make that Titan go a little bit low on health and take his shield down. And once you see the other Titan has like 1.5 bars left of life, boom, you
just come dashing around the corner, bam, I win.
Yeah, and you get the kill. That's honestly the only way you're gonna be able to do that. It's just the only way.
You gotta do a lot of last Titan standing, right?
No. I would recommend you go to attrition, hardpoint, any regular game mode. You're gonna be able to do it, man. Because people call in Titans every game mode.
I'm not looking forward to it. What is it? Gooseneck or something? What's it called?
Oh, the Gooser challenge.
Yeah, but they changed it from 50 to 5. I don't think I've killed one, and I've Gen 2.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I haven't even killed one, and I'm already going to go into Gen 4 or whatever, so I'm, not looking forward to it at all. Anyways, but yeah, that shit's hardcore. I don't know. I don't like the regen challenges.
No.
Anyways, tomorrow, guys, Saturday night, we're going to be playing against the TXL crew. Private match, HGP versus, the Titanfall, TXL, and Titanfall. We're going to be private matches. Hopefully everybody comes and joins us. It's going to be Saturday, what's tomorrow, the 19th?
Yes.
April 19th.
Yes.
April 19th on around 8 p.m. Pacific time, so whatever time zone you're in, try to join us, and hopefully we can all play together, for a few matches. And I hope that it goes well. I hope that everything goes well with it. It's
I like private out there. If we have more people that want to join, we can break off. I mean, you can have a couple hosts from TXL, a couple hosts from Horrible Gamers. Get everybody in there and playing with us. So.
Yeah, I plan to stream that on my Twitch channel. I mean, I don't know do we have an official channel for Horrible Gamers?
We can set it up. No problem.
Yeah, we could set that up. One of us could stream off of that one, and it'd be awesome, man. It's gonna be fun. It sounds, it's gonna be pretty fun. Are you guys gonna be able to make it? I know I am.
I'm gonna try my best. I guess the hardest thing is Sunday's Easter and everything. So.
Yeah.
You know me, I like to.
Nobody cares about no rabbit, no eggs. Besides your kids, man. That's why you tell your wife to go take your kids. You can tell you're going to be up till 3, 4 a.m. Right?
No, that doesn't work.
It doesn't work like that, man. I can tell you that right now. No. He'll get his ass beat.
Yes, I will.
that what happened a little while ago? She came in to go, "Are you podcasting again?"
Yeah, she just came in with the dog barking and
chairs flying and stuff. The dog stuck to his face.
It's like the WWE championship program. I'm like, blam! Fuck.
Hey, wait. Stand still. What is that scar on your face? Hey, you're bleeding, dude.
He fell into a doorknob. All right, that's the story.
I've been married almost 12 years. I've learned that I'm the bitch in the relationship. So.
Hey, man, you admit it. That's cool. That's step one.
Step one is admitting it.
Man,
yeah.
That's 90% of married men.
Yeah.
I guess.
So.
I mean, also, quick heads up here. Check your guys' emails, because I know Xbox sent me an email earlier saying thank you for something about the fucking update that I was in the preview, but I know I was not in the preview.
I was in the beta, and it sent me and it told, like, oh, this person found if you eject the game, it takes it back in. I'm like, I don't care that they found it.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I was not even in the beta. I was in there like one day, and the next day the update came out. I was like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
I was in the beta, but I did not participate in the forums. But I was kind of delighted to get the email. It's like, you're so cool. We just want to thank you for being so awesome. And I'm like, damn right.
Hey, say that again.
Brink, you were never cool or awesome. So
It said both of those, man, and you can't prove it didn't. So you go to hell.
But.
Yeah, but that's to anybody out there that's on the Xbox beta, and I know a lot of people joined the last day or whatever. But hey, we'll be in the next one, I guess. Whatever.
Is it even worth getting in betas anymore? Because sometimes you got to deal with some shit.
If you like breaking your shit, then yeah, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Hell yeah, man.
If you like not talking to your friends that are not in the beta, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. If I don't want to play with you guys, I just say I'm in the beta, I can't talk.
Yeah.
Beta testing this broken shit.
Get online, can't. I'm in the beta.
And how are they going to do a beta and you can't talk to your friends that aren't in the beta?
I don't know. They did that on the April one before Titanfall came out, and I was so pissed off. That week, honestly, game less than any other week I have ever fucking played games. I mean, I didn't play anything with anybody because nobody could chat. Nobody could talk in the party, and I was pretty pissed off about it.
See, we played more because we're like, yeah, Jesus isn't on. We don't have to talk.
I see what you guys did there.
Everybody was just appearing offline. That's what was going on.
But
oh man!
All right, well, guys, like I guess we'll wrap this up.
Yeah. Now to wrap it up.
They do our intro. I have to do it out. He's my friend, Bobby Hicks. Look him up on Facebook,
Bobby
whatever.
Hicks.
He does our intro and our new outro. He's an awesome guy. Got some good music. Hopefully, get some music of his up on somewhere sometime soon. But I'm Captain Hook.
Wait.
Whoa! What do we got?
Wait. No, I'm just saying, man. What if I wasn't ready to go?
I didn't
okay,
ask
then
you.
what do you got to say?
I'm gonna be alone when we hang up this call, man.
Hey, we should get on some Battlefield right now, man.
Right now.
Let's go play some Battlefield.
No. Titanfall.
Some Titanfall. All right, we'll play Titanfall then. But we've been playing so much Titanfall lately that I want to go back to play Battlefield, and it's a bitch.
I'm going to bed. It's like,
I'm just playing Hook. Go for it. You're Captain Hook.
I'm Captain Hook. Look me up on Xbox Live, CPTN, space Hook, HOOK. Twitter, Captain Hook 13. That's it.
Hey, They Call Me Imes. You can find me on PlayStation Network or Xbox Live. And you can find me on Facebook, Sean Fuller. Please come find me.
Are you lost?
All right, I'm just how it sounds.
Well, say that again.
Brink of Eternity, you can find me on Xbox Live. Brink of Eternity, spelled just how it sounds.
All right. Yeah, you cut out for a little bit there. So it's, you know me, people. I'm Jesus Walks a Lot. You can find me on Twitch and Xbox Live at Jesus Walks a Lot. Basically, it's spelled exactly how it sounds like Brink says.
Also a male model. I don't know if they try to do that.
Are you?
No, he just walks a lot.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, I am. Assholes.
Hey, don't forget Tragic Zero X, who was on this show, but he must have got cut off.
Yeah, it's Tragic Zero X. So you guys can find him on Xbox Live playing cool games.
And Taran NZ, Rob, who couldn't make it this week, but I'm sure he'll be on next week.
He's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Find us on Facebook. Join our Facebook group.
Yes.
We love you, Rob.
www.horriblegamers with a Z, because we're badass like that.com.
Yeah, and also come join our Facebook group. You know, the Facebook group, we're trying to get on there, you know. We would try to answer the people's questions and what people post on there. We try to refer to that. And if you get on there and messages on there, we'll be, you know, glad to reply.
Or you can leave a voice message on Jesus' personal phone, so just give him your phone number.
We'll send you pictures, you know, whatever you want. So.
Look at that. We're also up on Twitter. You can find us at Horrible Gamers Podcast. And that's basically it, people. I hope you enjoyed the show. Let us know how we did, and hopefully you rate us 5 stars on iTunes, because we need it really bad. So hopefully you guys rate us. Take it easy, everybody.
I'll see you guys.